Alright, here we go. 6 minutes should be enough. To give you an idea. This is a character I wanted to go over this game because this character is a little more easy to play. Alright, so let's analyze this. Good. Alright, let's keep. Good. See some good fundamentals here. One of the important things with Emma is you see that beam in the middle of the 49. You want to keep that beam up because you want to constantly be doing damage with her beam because it builds up the beam. Really, your main goal is to get that to 100. Once you get it to 100, you're just going to burst through the entire team. So, you know, just keep building that thing up. Don't stop shooting. You know what I mean? And, you know, keep that beam up. Don't stop, you know what I mean? Keep it, look for a target, keep it up, you know what I mean? Your Groot is just walling you, I don't know. He's like, might as well be on the other team. But yeah. Oops. Yeah, okay, so what's happening back here? Okay. Let's see what's happening back here. Okay, so yeah, you're under attack. This Groot is really bad. He should not be inside you. Like, one thing you should understand as a tank, you should both be on different sides because you want to cover ground. If you're in the same spot, you're not creating an effect. But that's really his fault. Alright.
Queen's reign isn't over.
No, that spider nest has got to go.
So remember, just hold the beam, like just hold that button. Just hold it. You know what I mean? Oh, I don't know if you're getting healed, but if you feel like another important thing about tank is you should look at your HP. When you're getting hit, always look at your HP. Like, anytime you feel like, okay, I took a few hits, I gotta look at my HP. If your HP is like 300, start walking backwards to your healer. Don't push if your HP is going down. See, like right now it's at 349. You can die really quickly at 349. You gotta back up into these people. They're not healing you though. I don't even know what they're doing. Good. You know, slowly push. Like, yeah, I mean, they're kind of giving up a lot of ground here. You can just push into them, you know, but you gotta hold your beam constantly in a sense. Just hold the R2 button. Don't just keep pressing it. Yeah, like just hold that button, especially on the other tank. So that was good. Like, just be shooting the tank. Hold the button on the tank. Okay.
They've made it halfway. Stop them, please. Did you drop something?
Okay. Yeah. Typically, what you want to do is shoot like something big, like in front of you. Just build the beam up. You know, you want to get that beam to 100. Or it doesn't have to be 100, but at least try to get it to like 50, 60. That's when you really start taking over the map. And you know, once that guy does that, just get out of that thing. I think your team altered, so that's good. Yeah. One other thing I would say is, this might take some time, but try to learn where the health packs are. You got grab them. You can also ping for healing. There's a button that lets you ping for healing. Try to learn how to do that. You know, right now you really need health, so you might want to go back to your healers. You know, honestly, it looks like you're trying to get away from your... Oh no, that's their team. Yeah, okay, you're kind of just... You might as well die here.
Stop them in their tracks.
And now there's hellfire to pay.
So cool. What am I?
Yeah, your team is also kind of bad, but it is bronze. You know, like if you're very good, you'll just walk through bronze. You know what I mean? So don't worry about the team too much.
You did your part.
Okay, good. So you have some good things. Yeah, usually you don't want to be inside of that because it hurts. We'll go on the next one. You know, if you're playing tank, I would say just start with one character. This is a good startup character, she's easy to use. But you know, like I said, you always want to be kind of stepping a little. This Groot is just playing for the other team. Like, that wall should not be there. It should be behind them. But basically what you want to do is build that beam up. Just hold the beam, like hold R2. Yeah, that's actually good there. There you go. And as you can see, now it's at 50. You gotta keep it going, right? Don't stop. Keep the beam. Now it's at 54, right? Good, right? There you go. Just keep pushing with it. You see how quick, they can't heal through that. Now it's at 100. You know, when it's at 100, get hype. Go crazy. Well, you're kind of walking into the mines. So, you're a little too hype. But see how quickly the beam dies down? Now it's at 28. You see that thing? That's why you gotta keep it going. You gotta have a target constantly. You know, don't risk everything just to keep it, but you know, it's very important to keep that thing. Yeah, a lot of stuff. It takes time to learn like all the different characters, like enemies, what they do.
Emma Frost.
Cause that Moon Knight ult, you probably didn't know it was an ult. Alright. Good. You're building the beam up. You can grab her and kind of actually cancel that whole ult. Good. Build the beam up. You're not really getting healed. Oh, you are. Yeah, back up, I would say. Yeah. And you also kind of just are a beginner, so you probably don't know what this does. It powers them up. Alright, let's try a different game. Let's see if I can get your profile. I mean, you only have 62 hours, that's not... Okay. Okay. Yeah. I could help you with this character, but I don't know if it's like... Yeah. Alright, let's try a different one. Oh, that's quick match. Okay, I'll go to competitive. Okay, this is one where you played... No, we want to see the ones that are shorter. 5 minutes? Okay. Okay, we'll do this one. 15 minutes, that's kind of long. I guess I'll help you with Captain America, why not? Alright, here we go. Okay, somehow you weren't Captain America, I guess you turned into him.
Guess it's time for us to head underground. Thought you wouldn't see me again?
And you played him on defense.
A little help, please.
For some reason. Okay, there you're on Doctor. Okay, we'll watch this. All right, let's see what you're doing here. Okay, you know, it's okay to defend from here because you don't want to get too high. That's good. Obviously, you're new to the game, so you don't know exactly what's actually hurting you there. It's the scroll. You're just this character here is just throwing bombs at you, basically. Good, and I see you using the whip with fundamentals. Yeah. Another thing I would tell you is that don't always get too tunnel vision on the tank. Right, you're hitting him and he's just getting healed. You can also hit this guy, he's right there. Look how low his HP is. You can kill him quick. You know, if you were like a very, a very talented strange would just boom headshot, hit him twice, whip him, and then boom kill him quick. You know what I mean? Doesn't mean you should get too aggressive, but basically don't always get tunnel vision on hitting the other tank because in the end, as you can see, he's getting healed. And look how low that guy is behind, right? You could have killed him. So try not to get... Oh, somebody killed him. Good. But yeah, don't get tunnel vision for the other tank. Right? It's okay to hit him though, but just kind of rotate sometimes to see that. One thing you want to do is try to like push everyone back a little bit to do damage. Yeah, not bad. And like I said, when your health is kind of low, try not to push. Try to get your health back up and then push. Yeah, you're pushing back. That's good. Okay. One thing was strange, by the way. If you press the... it looks like you have it on L shift. Or whatever the hell that is. Shift? I don't know. But the thing where he jumps. If you press it twice, like if you press it and let him rise up, and then you press it again and fall back, you can kind of do this nice jump backwards. You know, just practice that. So that's my favorite escape with him. It's like whenever you're in a tough spot, you just press that shift. He jumps really high, and you press it again while you're pulling pulling backwards, and it's like an escape. This is not that bad. Okay. Yeah, obviously you're still, maybe you don't know what that does, but yeah, whenever you hear the moon will haunt you, there's a whole circle around you and it's gonna kill you. Okay.
I have unfinished. Good medicine.
Alright, let me see what happened there.
I have unfinished business. I am strengthened for battle. By the eye of Agamotto!
Good. Personally, I don't like jumping to do that, because then you can't jump back, right? Remember I was telling you about the jump? It's like an escape. That's why I don't like to jump and then ult with this character, because if it fails, you get stuck and you can't escape. So usually what I do is I would just walk up to them or maybe sneak up from behind and, you know what I mean, and do an ult. And then if you have to get out, you have the ability to. Alright, that's about it, I guess.